ladies and gentlemen. Match point for Onic and Bigatron.
5 seconds till the
It's time! Let's see. Will it be Onic here winning this game, or will Big Atron Alpha find another glitch in the system and claim another game?
That's the big question here. It's time. Oh, look at that damage. Yeah, this is what I was expecting. What did Kairi go for? Impure Rage. There you go. Super Key with another round of damage, but that's the red tree to secure the orange buff. Super Key is just lingering though over in this vicinity. Going on to Kairi again, getting 2 big shots.
That's a lot of pressure, and the side lanes are going to converge on it as well. Onic, Keyboy and Sans tries their best to try and deter these maneuvers, but for now, it won't be enough. 3 agilities. Everyone's trying to be speedy right here. 2 sprints as well, by the way. Only Super Marino with the flicker. So, speed is the issue right here. And without the adequate crowd control, Onic are just trying to outmaneuver. A bit of a similar situation from Game 2.
3-man into the enemy jungle. Kairi's trying to look for an opening right now for a retribution. The Jikundo comes in, but 2 jabs will secure first blood for Chorizo. Bigatron Alpha strikes first, and they take the entirety of Kairi's bottom side jungle.
It's all part of the plan, and Bigatron Alpha, they have an update, and they did it, right? With the play, with the Hilda opening, they forced Kairi on the red tree earlier on, which gives more information that, yeah, let's go and invade. And take a look at now, Kairi's way behind if you compare it to Super Ken.
Definitely. I mean, he's still level 2, and Super Ken's already at level 4. He finally gets that level 3, but he gets chunked as well. Unfortunately, I don't think a Keyboy that is below level 4 can really have any say against this Hilda, right? He really needs to wait for that Wave the Dragon. Chorizo's even rotated up top. They're going in. They're just going to let the Baxia solo the turtle, and Chorizo's job desk is literally follow Super Key.
We haven't seen a strat like this in a long time. Follow Kairi around, basically shut him down completely. We've seen that when Onic really gets Kairi shut down this bad, usually if he's behind by a level or 2, it's manageable. But when he's down this far behind, it's very difficult for Onic to come back, and Bigatron are trying to use it to its full potential.
Even here, on the gold buff, he's forced to use the red tree. That's the only farm he got on the bottom side. The Hilda's looking for a gang. The Astral Echo reveals him. Last Insanity coming down, and Super Moreno, just one more splash, should do it. He flickers forward to find the kill. No Way the Dragon. Moreno is doing exactly what Sans does to every single team. He's recalling on Sans.
Holy moly, that is what karma feels like. And take a look at Super Ken. Again, with the steals, he's level 7. Let's check Kairi. He's level 3. 4 levels behind Arashi.
And look at Chorizo. Look at Chorizo. You're not even going to be able to take one of the green camps for free. Always trading with punches. And he got it. But with a retry again, he's forced to constantly use retry for a single camp.
How to turn tables for Kairi, and yet the faith of the talents remain unchanged. Onic right now, they're still behind, trying to deal as much as possible with Bigatron. Already at a 2.4k gold lead, mainly by denying farm. It's not even the kills right here. And with so many beefy heroes, I fully expect Sans to go for something more of a utility build, like a glowing wand perhaps, because with the Clock of Destiny, Lightning Truncheon, they're trying to burst down a Hilda and Baxia? I don't think so.
To be fair, Erythal is okay. Wave Dragon though.
All right, Wave the Dragon there. Long Chorizo, but the Boxer wins in this duel. And Keyboy was just deleted. My lord, that damage. Definitely wasn't expecting that, and now Ken just picks up the orange buff for free. Wait, he retreated that, so he's still playing it really safe. The turtle has now spawned in. And yeah, there's still no answers to Key despite the Way the Dragon being ready.
And this is an uncharacteristic game here for Onic. Because Sans, the most active man, the Gila Sans in the mid lane, he hasn't been doing anything. He's staying there, clearing, and that's all he is allowed to do by Bigatron. Kairi though takes the gold buff here with the help of Keyboy, and you can see that Bigatron losing a bit of pressure in their stranglehold.
I just checked the items here. Yeah, it's gonna be potentially a perfect turtle. Top side though, it's looking very heated, seems like.
He's just walking around, man. There's a way the Dragon bringing him back, but I think he might just be too tanky. He also has the sprint, uses it, and he should be able to get out right now. That's whoa, close call. The sprint faster than the spear.
Item check, Haas Claws, and Leather Jerkin here for Irithel.
What about for the Lancelot, right? The guy who is 5 levels behind.
Molten Essence only.
Oh, man.
Molten Essence only. Oh, man, he's so behind. Let's see here again, 5 minutes in. Gold-wise, 5,000.
Way the Dragon, Chorizo, not as tanky, not as sustainable as a Hilda. That's the first kill. Onic are finally on the board, but Bigatron traded instantly with a pick-off on top, and even, again, more invades. Kairi's forced into the lane.
Almost a steal there for Sans. But yes, overall, now even in the lane, even split pushing, Kairi isn't left alone.
Ooh, he stole the heavy crossbow just to dash more.
And with the recalls as well. Feisty play from Moreno, just the way Mirko likes it. But man, super key. Stuck like glue to Kairi, like an obsessive fan here, just chasing him down.
You know what this reminds me of, actually?
What?
Shout out to the chat, because I actually read this from the chat. It reminds me of Todok's strat. Remember M4 group stage? How Todok beat Onic was this.
With the Hilda.
Shout out to Coach Amokes for that draft. And now it's Coach Aldo, a good friend of his.
Ooh. Learning from the experiences of others is definitely a great way to gain success, but for now, this purple buff is still hardly contested. Level 11, level 6. Seems impossible for Kairi right now.
They're throwing everything there, and that's a retribution to secure it. Kairi didn't even bother using that retry. He knows that it's too far. 5 level diff, even if that has to be a miracle retry.
Oh my goodness. Again, it seems very, very far here, ladies and gentlemen, for Onic. Kairi level 7, Super Ken at level 12, Perfect Turtle, and again the structures. Bigatron, they have not forget it, but good mechanics.
Uncharacteristic kick off angle. Keyboy now should fall. The total memory is ready, and yes, it picks him off. Not just Kairi, Keyboy, Sans, and maybe even CW are just playing completely different to what we expect them to play.
I mean, it makes sense, right? Oh, take a look at the mid lane here. A lot of action. Boots even popped the last insanity just to clear, though. But Chive has the Heptases and Malefic. That's why I keep...
Where the Dragon, Super Moreno finds the kill on Boots.
Wow.
The Faraga armor didn't feel like armor. It felt like cheese. Just Moreno was the butter knife with heat on it, slicing it through.
I did not expect this outcome. Game 4, ladies and gentlemen. 7,000 gold lead for Bigatron.
Remember what you said to Arashi Gani, I'll say it to you. Is it over? They're going in again. Kairi with the Phantom Execution back defensively. And it's Bigatron Alpha completely controlling the game. 5 level lead still keeping at it.
Usually the safe zone for you to be able to just do whatever you want. It's about 10k. Bigatron Alpha making good progress to get there. Super Ken already almost level 14. That's a huge disparity. And there's not enough damage for Onic to even clear the waves efficiently right here. And look at that, Kairi, man. He's just completely bullied down, losing in levels. But you can say the same thing about everyone. But he's only above Keyboy, man. The Boots and CW, everyone is higher level than the jungler.
I mean, here, just look at it this way, all right? Bigatron Alpha's roamer is higher level than Kairi.
Yes.
That's so significant. And to add salt to the wound, Brody, 2,000 gold ahead of CW. So itemization-wise, he is far ahead if you compare it. 8,000, 8 minutes, 9 minutes in.
Well, finally we have a lightning truncheon in the hands of San, so the damage is gonna ramp up. But towards who? Right? If it lands onto Super Chorizo, Super Ken, or Super Key, it's negligible. He needs to thread the needle and hit Moreno or Sive. But now Super Ken stalking for a play or just denying the orange buff.
5-1.
5-1.
A low kill game.
Gold. Exactly. Kairi still level 9. Super Ken almost 15 here. Still a very, very long game here forward side of Onic. Lord marching top side. Purple buff favors the side of Bigatron.
is that really like a question, right? I mean, he even retreated. It just, yeah, that was just Chorizo getting the purple buff. He retreated early, and now, again, Kairi is forced to do what Ken did on the Fanny, rotate over. But wait, the Hilda's chasing him. This might be a solo kill down below, folks. You might be able to see it right now. Key is chasing there. Keyboy gets a good kill onto Chorizo with a good way. The Dragon Flicker comboed in with CW's damage, and the Hilda is still chasing the Lancelot.
That's a distraction, folks, right? Oh, there's a knockup in the mid.
Last Insanity as well, all the way to the front, but that's a Last Insanity responded over as well. Moreno flickers out to safety. Meanwhile, still a 1v1 going on. The Hilda versus Lancelot. That's a shield unity onto Keyboy. No more damage for now. And still, all the time that we were talking, it's still the Hilda chasing Kairi down below.
A good 2.5 minutes. It was Kairi versus K.
How does he recall?
Kairi low on HP, but look, Kairi smells trouble. He smells.
He's farming. Oh no,
Chorizo is here.
Well, now with Chorizo here, that's the power of the wilderness from Key. That was a 2-minute chase down below.
That's insane. Look at the player's gold right here. Kairi, third from the bottom, only above the roamers.
Wow.
Definitely not ideal, but he bought some time right there. And to his credit, he was still farming while escaping, so small victories right here is what they need. But look at Bigatron Alpha ruthlessly chasing.
Shield unity as well. You gotta be careful though, right? Because Keyboy is still very much alive here and can make those plays that he did just earlier. CW, heavy crossbow forward. You still have these turrets just splashing the damage. Keyboy jumps in with the G-Kundo, but is not able to find that way. The Dragon respects the Terrify. Moreno, no flicker, Moreno down! Little mistakes like this, Onic are capitalizing slowly but surely.
It seems like it's a small kill, but it's a huge one for Onic, right? They desperately needed a play, and with Super Moreno taken out,
his
it
first
might
purple
set
buff.
the tempo.
Wow.
It is perhaps the first purple buff for Kairi. But then again, Kairi, all he needs is just one momentum to turn the game around. Let's see though, it's still a game for Bigatron to win.
You know that feeling when you just wake up and you're thirsty as heck, and then you get that first drink of cold water?
That's the
Man,
first purple buff.
Kairi must be feeling so good right here, but he is still
He's thirsty.
3 levels down, and it's a Lord in contention right now, but Super Chorizo trying to do his best to just get these plays to happen before.
Look at that, defensive Last Insanity.
Wow.
And I think that might just be the end of this contest. They know that Kairi is way too far behind still. It's not 5 levels anymore, but 3 is still a big number to be behind.
Yep.
And BTR will just secure it. Onic knows their limits.
Here's the thing, Arashi, right? Sure,
Yes.
8,000 gold. Onic, they're behind, but they have glimpses, they have shown potential that they can turn the game around. How though?
The main tool that comes to mind is Keyboy with the Way of the Dragon. All the kills they have right here, all due to Keyboy making the plays happen. But that's still something that can happen. And Moreno and Sive don't really have the Purify, so it's still definitely an option. And Sans, even though he hasn't been doing so hot, he has still been able to avoid death multiple times here. He has the damage that's required to clear out these waves. Whoa, now look at the top side.
Look at this flank, the shield unity all the way to the back right there. Boots is able to pull him back. Keyboy! With the Dragon onto Shive, but no follow-up just yet. Kairi jumps in with the Phantom Execution, only finding Super Key. That's a throw! A big one! Onic has found 3 on top of the Lord defense!
Onic, they are going crazy. The composure that they have, the mentality that they have. It was once 5 levels behind for the junglers, and still they hold on.
A lot of teams, they get overzealous when they get to the base of their opponents. That is where it's the most dangerous. You have no flanks. You have no vision to play around with. That is where Onic was just waiting for a chance. And looking at the gold, Kairi, a far cry from adequate gold, but he is coming back. And the top 4 actually consist of Onic still. So the gold differences...
Damage dealt, Arashi, that was damage dealt.
Oh, sorry, damage dealt, my mistake. But yes, they're still doing a lot of damage here. So Big and Alpha are tanky, but Onic still have damage. It's all about getting the chance to output it onto the right members.
And look at the Lord advantage, right? 2,400 gold earned, for Onic. And Kairi, that 5-level diff, it's now down to just 1 level. 1 level diff, that's all the lead. The last 15 minutes, it's amounted to a 1-level lead only now.
That's the painful part of having playing in a MOBA with a comeback mechanic. You do all you can, and one mistake is enough for everything to swing back in the other direction.
Do you think, Arashi, Bigatron Alpha has failed to
Is that the window?
snowball?
Did the window close? Is that your question?
Exactly.
Well, according to the #1 Pikachu fan, it's 15 minutes, but now Super can.
Right now, Last Insanity, Super King can be brought back to the team, and the Last Insanity plus CW's damage will
that's
do
right.
it. Chorizo in the back, finding the shutdown onto CW. That's a kill. Kairi with the final execution, only defensively. Super King going to be able to survive right now. That's a Jikundo onto Chorizo to disengage. 2 for 1. It's a window. Chorizo jumps back forward, almost takes the immortality of Keyboy. 1 jungler up versus 0 jungler for BTR. They don't have the red tree, and therefore Sans will be able to just reveal them and stop them, prevent the Lord take.
Goodness, stop this guy, Arashi. Chorizo, the angle that he was able to find in that play, that was the difference maker.
Definitely, definitely. But now, with that window still, Bigatron Alpha were unable to secure the Lord, and now this is a bit more contested, but with the wave pushing on top, it still might be Bigatron's Lord to take.
Knockout strike there, and Chorizo is able to maneuver around. Moreno does a bit of damage. Keyboy has the flicker, so this is going to be a big play moment, but they burst it. They blitzed the Lord.
9-7 though, ladies and gentlemen, the Lord. Both teams have not yet resetted, and the Lord already marches. This might actually favors Onic.
Yep. It might, right? I mean, Chorizo can just clear and get that sustain. CW gets the orange buff here. That's going to be a very important resource to have. And the 3 waves might not be coming at the right time. Moreno's still quite far.
Exactly. Let's see how will Bigatron Alpha play this out. Sentry top lane. Wow, spots 3 or even 4 members, 5 members even. Let's see the defense and the offense.
Yep.
This may be the final push.
It may be, but it doesn't look like it now with the damage placed onto the Lord. Supercan walks forward. Shield Unity canceled already, now pops into Poissons. And that's the Lord cleared out. That's the advantage that they had. Now the Astral Echo reveals 5 members. Kairi jumps in to get caught with a knockout strike. Now, Jikundo by Keyboy. Super Key pops in the sprint. That's the Last Insanity by Boots. Looking for it, finds it with a big explosion. And Supercan is slowed down. The Echo reveals it. Bang! Moreno trying to survive here, but 10 falls again. Every time beat. It may be, but it doesn't look like they had. Now the Astral Echo. It may be, but it doesn't look like it now with the damage placed onto the Lord. Supercan walks forward. Shield Unity canceled already, now pops into Poissons. And that's the Lord cleared out. That's the advantage that they had. Now the Astral Echo reveals 5 members. Kairi jumps in to get caught with a knockout strike. Now, Jikundo by Keyboy. Super Key pops in the sprint. That's the Last Insanity by Boots. Looking for it, finds it with a big explosion. And Supercan is slowed down. The Echo reveals it. Bang! Moreno trying to survive here, but 10 falls again. Every time BTR push, they leave with the loss.
2 members taken out, 2 expensive members. Key and Ken, no front lines now.
Every single time it gets into the late game, every single time Bigatron Alpha lose control. This is the story, man. They get overzealous, they make mistakes. They really should be playing to try and recover the control, but it's not enough. That's gonna be a winter truncheon by Super Moreno and Onic. They're making their move here. They have infinitely better siege potential with the range. They're trying to go and brute force it. Might not be available, but it's a better chance than just waiting for the next Lord, which is exactly what Bigatron Alpha has to do.
He wintered because I think he thought that there was a Jikundo flicker coming in, but hey, it was a fate from the Keyboy.
The Bulls, yesterday, they fell short against the robots. This time, it seems like the Porcupines, they want to take revenge in the name of the Fauna. And Bigatron Alpha, they are quite in a bit of a situation.
I still think that their composition has some value here, but only when they can really force Onic into positions. So I think when the Lord comes, there's a chance that they can try and do the same thing, right? Split push, and they can do it now with 2 members. The Hilda can serve the exact same purpose. A late game Hilda, I think we have flashbacks to when Rekt was using it, just one-shotting a Ling.
Sally Boy.
Oh, Sally Boy,
Oh,
yes.
Sally Boy on the Ling, I remember that.
Exactly, so the Hilda can still split push There's still ways Bigatron Alpha can play this out. But the last thing they want to do is rush towards the base and get caught in the slows and slowly but surely get run over by Onic.
Okay. Now it's the Lord. This time evolved. Spawning into the Lanadon. Super Ken gets... And he takes the whole force of that meteor, astral meteor.
Let's see here the setup. Lancelot and Paquito. Paquito will clear the bot lane first, and then let's see here what Onic will respond with. Seems like they're still sending Lancelot. That's information. Lancelot bot lane. They can blitz the Lord now.
Remember the burst that they have here. Look at the damage from CW. If Keyboy gets away the dragon, I think even without Lancelot, even without Kairi, that should be a kill. And now Cerezo still tasked with the same thing. But there are 3 members walking down below. He might just have been baited here. Wait, the dragon knocking him down right now. And let's see if they make the commitment. Cerezo still able to survive for now. He's gonna shield 1. With skill 1, another big shield. But CW chases him down. Only the immortality. CW is still in the bottom lane. By the way, Cerezo can buy a little bit more time. Wait, Cerezo! With an nature used up, Cerezo's bought the time! And BTR won the fight up top! Boots taken low, Farago armor taken out. Moreno with one more splash should be able to take it. One basic attack there! He finds it, Kairi loses his life! No! Only the immortality able to escape with the Phantom Execution. Boots down! And Onic have lost the Evolved Lord to BTR.
Rarely do we see the championship lineup losing a trade, but Bigatron Alpha that time, they outplayed the champions of C.
Cerezo, bro!
Moreno got the Lord. It wasn't Ken. Moreno got the Lord as well.
Well, now it's back to a defense for Onic, and this is a very familiar spot. The damage from CW now is not ignorable, but nobody's the front line for this Lord. Moreno goes in.
With a big splash of damage, CW's able to kite right now. Remember the pattern. Every time they push, wait, a dragon from Keyboy cancel out. She even flicker is out. Kairi taken low. Keyboy losing immortality right now. Is that giving some damage? Memory to the back line. The base wide open. This might be it. Bigatron Alpha takes it to Game 5.